Hi there. This is part 3 in the series Weight Loss for Women Over 50. If you haven't had a chance, feel free to go back and watch part 1 and part 2, how I lost 25 pounds in 10 weeks or 70 days. If you're a woman over 50 and you have struggled to lose weight, you are not alone. I struggled with weight loss for 10 to 12 years, starting in my late 40s. And I tried so many different things, from meal plans to exercise, joining gyms. I tried doing YouTube videos at home for exercise, and nothing would work. I went to doctors and they confirmed that women over 50 do struggle with weight gain and an inability to lose that weight. On BodySlims, the program advocates 1 hour of exercise every day. I had never exercised every day. I would go to the gym maybe 3 times a week was a really good week, or exercise from home on a mat. And I think the most I was ever able to commit or follow through was 3 times a week. I guess I thought that was enough, with watching the things I ate and trying to eat salads and do the right thing, but it just wasn't enough. Nothing worked, couldn't lose the weight, very frustrated. So if you're a woman over 50 and you have a similar struggle, I can tell you what worked for me, and the BodySlims program did work for me. The challenge of 1 hour of physical activity a day was pretty monumental when I heard it. The preferred method of physical activity was walking, just 1 hour walking every day, but not broken up, 1 hour all at one time. I have foot issues and knew that wasn't going to work for me, so I was really glad when I heard I could ride a bike. Not the kind of bike that you ride outside. I mean, you could ride a bike outside, but I have one in my home that you sit down on and you pedal. It's not the Peloton kind that you sit up and lean forward. It's the kind where you sit back and your feet are extended. It's called a recumbent bike. I was able to use that for my 1 hour of physical activity every day. I would set it for 60 minutes, turn on YouTube or television show, and that was what I would do. I knew that if I looked at this as I have to do this every day for 70 days or 10 weeks, that was going to be difficult. So the other thing that this program was really good at is encouraging you not to think too big, just to go at each challenge, one challenge at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. And that is what worked for me. If you are like me and you find the challenge of losing 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds, whatever your goal is, if you find yourself thinking, that is such a big thing, when am I going to start? How am I going to do it? Nothing's ever worked. That is exactly how I felt. And by taking things and doing them one day at a time, 1 week at a time, it all starts to add up and you begin to see results. I lost 25 pounds and gained so much more. I gained confidence. I proved to myself that I can do anything I set my mind to. And I had never really shown up for myself to the degree that I did on this program. But it was the methodology of the program. It was how the different steps were introduced. It was the daily coaching and things like that. I needed to do this because my knees hurt and my feet hurt, and I was really struggling. At the age that I am, and for many women over 50, it can be burdensome when your body doesn't feel like the body you're used to. And after 10 or 12 years of this problem mounting, it just felt like not only was I not able to get control of it, but it kept advancing. I kept gaining more weight. Because I couldn't get control of it and I kept gaining weight, I felt like I would never, ever get on top of this issue if I didn't do something now. This program has changed my life. It's made me more confident. It has given me a sense of conviction in myself that I can do things that I set my mind to. And that feels really good. If you're looking for a solution, if you've struggled with finding a solution, I do think physical activity is key, and not just 2 or 3 times a week. It's physical activity every day. I know somewhere deep down, I know that I knew I was supposed to be doing that, but I just never made it happen. I would sit here on this couch when I came home from work. I would drink a glass of wine. I would relax and watch TV. I still do those things, but I decided to find the time, to make the time, and to commit that time to bettering myself for 1 hour every day, commit to the physical activity. That is what it took for me. And that is the monumental difference of this program, is day to day, moment to moment, doing the next right thing. Shopping for your groceries, doing the meal prep, drinking the water, doing the mental work, encouraging yourself, accepting the shortfalls if you don't have a perfect day, and just moving forward to the next right thing and doing that 1 hour of physical activity every day. If you are a woman like me, over 50, or if you have a friend or you know someone who has struggled, please share this information with them. I felt like I was never going to get on top of this. So for me to do this, I have faith that anyone can do this, but the key is mindset. It is making a decision for yourself that it is important to lose the weight, that you are willing to take the steps. For me, I was at that place, but until you're at that place, it's really hard to do. And I know that because I was there for 10 to 12 years. I was desperately trying to solve the weight problem. I didn't really know the key components. What BodySlims helped me do is different, and I don't know if I would have done it on my own because I had never really done the dieting thing right, or the dieting thing didn't really work for me. I was eating salads, but they weren't necessarily low in calories, so I felt really good about all the efforts that I was making, but they weren't the best choices. So this program did teach me that, and I'm grateful for it, because I truly did believe it was impossible. I am so happy now that my knees don't hurt and I feel so much better. And I hope that this is helpful to anyone out there who is also struggling, just to learn that there are things you can do. You can read about it on their website, bodyslims.com. He does a session 3 times a year, but there are so many great videos you can watch that I think will be helpful. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I am so excited. I had an opportunity to clean out my closet and am looking forward to evolving into whatever style I'm going to pursue, what things fit me, what I feel comfortable in, what makes me feel good. There are so many things that we can share with each other that only women our age really understand. I look forward to evolving with you throughout the next best years of our lives. I'll see you next time.